in this video is the Bitcoin price potentially forming a bullish trend reversal pattern. And on top of that, we are also going to give you a quick update with the altcoin market as we want to understand where are we going with the altcoin market, especially with Ethereum as well as SLP. Stay tuned to know more. So hi guys, and welcome back to another Gabbal cryptocurrency video where we trade by data and not by hype. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, click the subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out daily technical analysis like this. So kakabalik ko lang actually guys ng Manila. So right now we are going to go back with our normal schedule with our daily updates on the Bitcoin price action as well as the crypto market. So now let's dive into the Bitcoin price action first. So diba on our previous update, sabi ko sa inyo, we are still going to expect more consolidation dito kay Bitcoin price kasi if you're going to look at this in the daily, I think the best thing na pwede tayong maka-expect na move is whenever na mag-touch na ating 20 and 50-day moving average, which is right now, magkakaroon pa lang siya ng touch. So that is what we are monitoring, itong converging movement. And diba sabi kasi inyo on our previous update, we are going to expect more consolidation between the 41.4K up until the $45,000 US, which is right now we are seeing. So as you can see right now, we are still playing within those support and resistance area forming within the Bitcoin price action. And then sa mga hindi nakaalam, itong area na yun na meron tayo dito between the 41.4K up until the 46K is actually a Fibonacci retracement area na pinalot natin weeks before. I think halos last month na natin to pinalot or halos 2 weeks ago. As you can see, nagdraw tayo ng Fibonacci retracement from the previous high to the lowest low. So that has indicated our Fibonacci retracement area. So as you can see, dun tayo nag-play out. And then if you're going to look at this in the 4-hour time frame, siguro let's give you a quick update within this movement. Kasi ayun guys, I've been seeing a lot of analysis na nagsasabi doon na meron doon tayong bullish pattern. I tried checking it today. And I think it's fair to say na this could be possibly a possible head and shoulders pattern. Inverse head and shoulders pattern to be exact. Kasi if we're going to look at this, we might possibly be seeing a shoulder, head, and then a potential shoulder. Kasi if that's the case, then that might actually be a possible head and shoulders pattern, inverse head and shoulders. Traditionally, an inverse head and shoulders, ang requirement kasi nun is dapat magkaroon tayo ng downtrend, which, ayun, meron tayong downtrend. Number 2, meron dapat shoulders, may head, and then may shoulders. So, na-check natin yung ibang criteria. And then at the same time, dapat yung RSI natin is also increasing in order for us to further support that. And as you can see, nag-increase ng ating RSI despite of that movement. So, I think there are a lot of criteria indicating that this could be a possible head and shoulders. However, ito yung bad thing dito kasi if let's say bumalik na dito si Bitcoin price within this area, dyan sa ating resistance line or let's say sa ating neckline, it's possible kasi na baka by that time, pag dumating dyan si Bitcoin price, magiging overbought na siya. So in that case, if let's say ma-reject siya dyan, possible yun. Kasi as you can see, pataas ng pataas yung ating RSI. So in that case, if umabot tayo dyan, then we might get rejected. So if I were you, if we are going to monitor or play this one out, then what we have to monitor right now is if we are going to get overbought dito sa area na yan. Pero the moment na makita tayo ng buy volume dito upon this bullish breakout, if let's say nagkaroon tayo ng bullish breakout dyan, then ang gagawin natin is we are going to open a long position. And take note, a bullish breakout must have a buy volume either in the 4-hour or in the daily time frame in order for us to confirm this move. Kasi kung wala tayong volume, then that can actually lead into a fake out. So kung yari, nagkaroon tayo ng breakout dyan, tapos walang volume, then possible na mag-decline yan si Bitcoin price at hindi niya ma-play out yung movement na yan. So as much as possible, always wait for a volume as well as a 4-hour candle close. And then if magkaroon tayo ng breakout, then ano ba magiging target natin dyan? So if we are actually going to see a bullish breakout, then we are just going to get the height of this inverse head and shoulders. Ito yung traditional target niya if we're going to use the traditional head and shoulders pattern. So we're just going to get the height and then lagay natin siya sa possible point of breakout. So that can actually lead us into a 56K Bitcoin price action. And then if you're going to look at our Fibonacci retracement area, medyo confluent yung ating head and shoulders pattern if we are going to follow that movement. So as you can see, I think ang pinakang safe target dito would be around the 55.2K or roughly 55K pinakang safe target dyan if we are going to see a bullish breakout. So that's what we are going to monitor right now with the Bitcoin price action. And then siguro ang kailangan mo din tingnan dito is if let's say na-reject tayo dito sa ating resistance area na yan, then we can actually now say na we are starting to form somewhat of a support area dito. So in that case, that is what we are going to monitor next dito kay Bitcoin price. Let's go back with the daily. So if you're going to look at this in the daily, itong kailangan nyo tingnan within this support and resistance area kasi this could be a possible ascending triangle. If let's say this did not play the inverse head and shoulders, then this could be a possible ascending triangle. So in that case, yun yung ating ma-monitor dito with the Bitcoin price if hindi nag-play out yung head and shoulders. So we have a lot of things to play out dito. But if you want to play this for the short term, you can actually swing trade itong mga hourly and 4-hour time frame within those support and resistance areas. That is still possible. And siguro let's give a quick update with the very short term such as dun sa hourly. Kasi if you're going to look at this in the hourly, you can actually see na we saw this declining price. Ayun o, nag-decline yung price while the RSI was increasing. So that has indicated a bullish trend reversal movement. So that is the exact opposite sa ating nakita dun sa previous movement. Kasi di ba sa mga previous movement natin, declining yung RSI while the price was increasing. So that's why we saw a movement to the downside. And right now, we are seeing that exact opposite. So that's why we are seeing a bullish movement. And then if you're just trading this for the very short term, so let's say you are just swing trading this, then I think ang possible resistance area na pwede mo i-target dito for the very short term lang to take note, is going to be around the 44.7K or 44.6K if you are just trading this for the very short term. So that is what we are right now monitoring with the Bitcoin price action. And guys, if you want to trade Bitcoin with the lowest fees possible, one of the best place to trade this is actually in Bybit kasi dito, mura yating Bitcoin trading fees. And if you want to claim bonus ito, just use my sign-up link na you can find in the description down below. So now, alam natin yung galaw ng Bitcoin market. Let's now talk about the altcoin market. So as you can see, di ba on our previous Bitcoin dominance update, and para sa mga baguhan dyan, ang Bitcoin dominance is an indicator na nagsasabi kung ano nag-perform better, if si Bitcoin ba or altcoins. So generally speaking, if pataas yung Bitcoin dominance, then that would indicate na altcoins are going to underperform and they will bleed against Bitcoin. Pero if pababa to, then mas healthy yung ating altcoin market. So as much as possible, dapat pababa ng pababa yung ating Bitcoin dominance in order for us to see altcoins to perform better, such as Ethereum. So as you can see right now, minamonitor natin yung ating rising wedge. Pero unfortunately, we saw a bullish breakout that indicated na altcoins underperformed. So that's why nakita tayo ng mga altcoins na humina siya against Bitcoin and kaya siya bumagsak lalo kasi tumaas siya ating Bitcoin dominance. But as you can see right now, we are now starting to possibly form this resistance line. And then if let's say, if this is a double top pattern, if let's say this is a double top, ito, then we might see a very short-term altcoin season if let's say this breaks to the downside. And if let's say this breaks bearish, then we might see a possible short-term altcoin season movement. Pero if let's say hindi siya nag-play out tapos nagkaroon tayo dyan ng support area, then this could possibly be indicating na possible na meron tayong bull pennant. Kasi in that case, if this is a bull pennant, this could be a continuation pattern at lalong hihinay altcoins natin within the coming days. So as much as possible, before entering into any altcoins, monitor Bitcoin price action. And if healthy si Bitcoin, then monitor the Bitcoin dominance. If maganda yung opportunity kay Bitcoin dominance, then saka tayo papasok kay altcoins. So as you can see, yun yung ating monitor. So we have to watch out for this support and resistance area dito kay Bitcoin dominance if you're going to see either a Bitcoin season or an altcoin season. So in this case, if let's say this breaks bearish, then we are going to open a trading opportunity with the altcoin market. And with that being said, let's dive into two notable altcoins such as Ethereum as well as SLP. So as you can see, diba, sabi ko sa inyo, if declining yung ating dominance, then that would indicate na altcoins are going to perform better. And you can actually clearly see this exact movement. As you can see, dominance is declining and Ethereum is actually moving healthy sa ngayon. And as you can see right now, we are trying to break the Fibonacci resistance kay Ethereum, which is the 3,000 US dollars. In that case, ang magiging next target natin for the Ethereum price action would be around the 3,270 US dollars. So right now, if you are in a long position kay Ethereum, especially in the 4-hour time frame, then I think our target resistance dito is going to be the 3,270 US dollars. So that is what you have to monitor for the Ethereum price action. Looking at this in the RSI, you can actually see na ang nag-cause din ng pump is similar with Bitcoin, is nagkaroon tayo ng short-term bullish divergence within the 4-hour time frame. So you know, the price was declining while the RSI was increasing. So that's why we saw a bullish retracement kay Ethereum. So right now, yun yung i-monitor nyo. But as of the time being, meron tayong resistance around the 3270 area. So that is what we are going to monitor within the Ethereum price action. And then as you can see, almost all of the moving averages within the 4-hour time frame are now trying to flip bullish dito. Kasi look at this. If you're going to open the 20, look at this. 20 is now moving above the 200. The 50 moving average is now also moving above the 200, as well as the 100 MA is also flipping above. Because traditionally, whenever these moving averages are above the 200, then we are bullish. Kasi no, The last time na we saw a movement similar to that, we saw Ethereum went up significantly. And as you can see right now, we are now entering with that similar area. So right now, we must sustain the 200 moving average. Tapos dapat lahat ng mga MA natin must stay above the 200 MA in order for us to see a continuous movement kay Ethereum price action. And as much as possible, dapat healthy si Bitcoin as well as the Bitcoin dominance in order for us to see a much healthier Ethereum price action. So that is for the Ethereum price action. And last but not least, let's talk about SLP. Kasi look at this. SLP is still consolidating then on a sideways action. Kasi diba sabi ko sa inyo, you have to monitor previously the bearish divergence which we have seen played out exactly. But right now, what is happening next for the SLP price action? So as you can see for the SLP price action, wala tayong bullish divergence forming within the 4-hour time frame. Let's try to look at this in the hourly. Okay, hourly, siguro hindi siya exact na bullish divergence kasi dapat, typically, a bullish divergence must be declining while the RSI is increasing. Pero ang nangyayari dito is hindi nagde-decline yung ating SLP price action, nag-move sideways lang siya. So that is not a good thing dito if we want to see a bullish divergence. So RSI-wise or bullish divergence-wise, this is not a healthy movement. I think ang pinakang-clear dito ngayon kay SLP is if we're going to plot a line dito, we are now starting to form a support within the 0.272 cents area. So that is what you're going to monitor with the SLP price action. Looking at this in the daily, kasi tingnan nyo to guys sa daily. Diba sabi ko sa mga previous analysis natin, may massive resistance sa 100-day moving average. Kasi dun tayo previously nagkaroon ng rejection, ayun dun sa area na yan. And look at this. This similar orange line na sinasabi ko sa inyo, dun din tayo nagkaroon ng rejection dito kay SLP price action. So as you can see, right now we are at a very strong SLP resistance area. But as you can see, nag-start na mag-converge yung ating 20 and 50-day moving average. So right now, we have to monitor kung ano yung magiging next thing na mangyayari dito if let's say mag-touch itong 20 and 50-day. Kasi if let's say nag-touch to, then I think possible na makita tayo ng massive move. Pero it's still too early to tell kung ano yung magiging direction niya, kung upside or to the downside kasi there are no clear indicators right now kung ano yung magiging next move niya. But as you can see, RSI is still declining dito sa ating SLP price actions. So that is still not a good thing. Kasi if let's say nagkaroon tayo na one last pump kay SLP, if let's say tumaas pa siya lalo, tapos ang nangyari is nag-decline pa rin lalo si RSI dito sa ating daily time frame, then that is going to be a very concerning movement kay SLP. Kasi typically, if the RSI is declining while the price is increasing, that is going to indicate na possible na magkaroon tayo ng bearish trend reversal to the downside, similar to what we have been seeing within the Bitcoin price action. And as much as possible, ang pinaka-healthy movement para kay SLP is dapat bullish divergence, which is right now we are not seeing dito kay SLP price action. So for SLP, possible na umakit siya, pero in that case, that might extend the bearish divergence. So kung ako tatanungin, if you are just trading this for the very short term, okay lang yun. Okay lang naman na mag-trade ka dyan for the very short term if let's say gusto mo lang mag-long or short, na panandalian lang. Pero when it comes to long term, sa ngayon hindi pa siya okay. Kasi look at this, huli na siya if you're going to look at this in the daily time frame. And in order for us to say na it's a good buy, dapat bumaba man lang yung RSI natin below 30. Take note, the best buying opportunity within any asset or within any crypto is dapat bumagsak yung ating RSI below 30 in order for us to say na that is a buying opportunity. So right now, as you can see, SLP is not on a buying nor selling opportunity. It's just within 30 to 70 sa ating RSI. So if may bala kang mag-sell na SLP ngayon, it's not the best time. If may bala ka din mag-buy, it's not also the best time. So right now, as of the time being, it's not the best time to enter into any SLP trade. Maliban na lang kung gusto mo lang mag-trade for the very short term. Kasi in that case, if for the very short term ka, then just follow the 15-minute time frame. Then you can actually see na you can actually swing trade the support and resistances dito sa RSI. Pero for the time being, if you're going to look at this in the daily, hindi siya good buy, hindi rin siya good sell. Let's say lalong nag-decline si RSI, then that could be a very bad sign na dito kay SLP. Pero take note, if you want to long or short SLP, one of the only place na you can do that is actually in Bybit. Dito kay Bybit, you can actually short SLP kasi kay Binance walang ganon. And if you want to claim bonus with Bybit, just use my sign-up link na you can find in the description down below. So ayun muna update natin for today guys. If you find this video useful and informative, please give this video a like. And if you want to see more contents like this, please subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next video and bye-bye for now.